Hello guys, I've come to talk to you guys about something serious. It's T minus 2 hours until Beyonce's concert. Just playing.
Time waits for no one. The stakes are high.
I am going to Beyonce's concert in ATL, Georgia. ATL, Georgia, where booties look like this size. And y'all already know, ATL is so bougie and so Hollywood for whatever reason. So you know the girls and the gays are coming to slay. And I'm trying to get upgraded. I'm trying to get scouted out by the team, Parkwood and them. And if y'all watching, hey. And we trying to get to the floor. We're trying to be in Club Renaissance. Now we do have good seats though. We are pretty much low to the floor. But to be nearest to the queen is the point. It's the point. So we're already trying to figure out our outfits. We're already trying to look at things. Honey, I have been in the stew in this phone, researching, figuring out what we're doing, what vibe we're giving. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I have been on the chrome tip as everyone else is. But I ain't gonna lie, I've always loved chrome. Like years and years and years ago when I was in high school, I saw a Pinterest photo, and I'll never forget this photo because it has been ingrained in my brain ever since. A photo of chrome nails, the silver chrome, and I have been trying to emulate this silver chrome into my wardrobe, my styles ever since then, and it just wasn't popular. There was a time where chrome was not a thing. Like, you had to buy special type of like FX paint to even get silver chrome. The nail shops didn't have it, and now it's everywhere. Like, look at my phone. Isn't it so cute, my phone case? This is the perfect opportunity to go crazy stupid full chrome for the concert. I like to be different. It makes me throw up trying to be similar or looking like everyone else, and it's hard because all of us have great ideas. The Beehive, we have great ideas. We as a collective, we're here on the creativity level. Understand, we follow mother's rules, but we must set ourselves apart. This is what I ordered from Amazon, and y'all have probably seen this skirt many times because I have also seen this skirt a million times, but this one looks a little bit different. Y'all hear that? This is what the skirt looks like. Get into it. Can barely even, okay, there we go. You see that? Oh, it's just giving scales, it's giving texture. It looks even better on me. The problem is it's too little. I will look it in my Amazon storefront. The skirt is stretchy, I will say that. She does have stretch, that's not the problem. It's just that she has a freaking zipper closure. As much as I'm all for being freaking cute and don't really care about comfortability, at the same time, I want to be comfortable because this is not going to be just like a 4-hour concert. This is a full day event. We are waking up at the crack of dawn. We're going brunch. We're pre-gaming. We're going to the concert hours early. We're going to be at the concert for hours, and afterwards we're going out and going to dinner, and I'm going to wear the outfit. This is going to be a full day event. So as much as I want to be cute and not worry about comfortability, to enjoy myself as much as I know I'm going to, I need to make sure I'm as comfortable as possible. So this riding up all night, it's just not going to cut it, unfortunately. But never fear. Let me show you guys what I did, because you know this Virgo brain be what? I'm gonna start a picture. This picture here is a skirt that I purchased as a backup skirt, which I was in love with as well, but it didn't fit well. So I was like, how can I fix this? Because I have scoured the internet. There is a shortage on disc sequins. Sequins in general, there's a shortage in America right now. America has a problem. We are out of sequins. I'm telling you, you go online, all the sequin skirts are out of stock. I scrolled for hours and hours. Anyway, guys, as I showed you the skirt before, that was one skirt. And look what I came up with. I decided to pair 2 skirts on top of each other to make one fabulous asymmetrical with a pop of color, so we cannot look like the Tin Man fully. We're still giving Tin Man. We're still giving RoboCop, but that was my vibe. But, you know, look. A pop of color, asymmetrical. No one else will have this. Still covers the bits. I can still shake and twerk and do everything I need to do for the queen without, you know, giving it up. Do you see style? Everything that I couldn't do in that other skirt, I can do in this skirt. 2 of these skirts equals 1 in price of the other skirt. So check the bio, check the Amazon storefront in the description down below. Hey y'all, I know I look crazy, but let's get into it. See this, and let's hope and pray that this comes out the way that we need. Let's say mini prayer. I ordered a chrome metallic top for my chest plate, for my breastplate, whatever you want to call it. I was gonna make it from scratch, but I'm just like, the concert is 2-3 weeks away. I have so many other things I need to do. I need to make this as easy as possible, but still like cost effective, time consuming, because I'm telling you, DIYing stuff can be cheaper sometimes, but in most cases it's more expensive. So there's so many ways to make a chest plate. I've been researching, I've been watching the cosplaying videos, I've been watching TikToks, and to be honest, a lot of people have not been posting how they make them. And I'm not gonna lie, this is not my first year trying to make one. I actually tried to make one like 2 years ago. I wanted to make one for a costume birthday party. It was like a goddess themed party. I'll show you what I ended up making myself. I didn't record a video on it, I should have, but I didn't. But I wanted a chest plate. I wanted a gold, cool looking body plate. It was a fail. It was a fail, and I'll go into it in another video. Anybody who has dealt with chrome knows how difficult it is to achieve a mirror chrome. But I've done my research and I found different ways that you can achieve chrome, that you can get chrome. Now this time around, I just went the easy route to find something that was already chrome, mirror chrome, which I'm hoping and praying that when we open this box, it is what we need it to be. But if you want to make it from yourself from scratch and you want that mirror chrome, I'm going to link down below the products that I researched and I found that you can still achieve that look. And you know, we can get into that in another video. And then if you want me to actually try it out for you guys so you can see what I mean and how it actually turns out, those products that I list, let me know, because I was thinking of doing that anyway. But for right now, we got to get ready for the queen and we ain't got time to be playing. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. It's better than what I expected. Let me give you the deets. Okay, I ordered this off eBay. Okay, original plan and idea for my breastplate was to buy a mannequin like this, but black with a shiny coat. Because when it comes to chrome, to get that like gunmetal, really like dark chrome, mirrory kind of effect, it needs to be over black or some type of dark color. I found this and I was like, oh my gosh, it's already chrome. And I wanted the one that had like realistic kind of big tata, because I'm trying to get bionic babe, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to go crazy. This store did have it, and then the price was like $40 for one with $25 shipping. So it was almost like $50. But then the same store had it for $25 and $25 shipping for 2, which was still a little bit more than just the one, but it was only like $2 more. So I was like, I might as well get 2, and I actually got 2. Honestly, if something goes wrong with this and it doesn't work out, then I have a backup. But if this does work out, then I have an extra. And if you want me to DIY, make one for you, if you're interested, let me know in the comments. Hit my line, hit me up. Oh, this is what the back looks like. Let me just show you.
Just want to show you guys the items I got from Amazon. So this clear elastic mirrored half pearls and this contraption that you would need for your breastplate. It's called a soldering iron. And in just a moment, I'm going to heat it up and show you guys how to use it. You don't have to use it for what it was intended for. It was actually intended for soldering things. And ooh, that's so crazy, y'all. Oh my gosh. Comes with a whole soldering kit. I just bought the whole kit because it was like $17 or $20, and it comes with the holder and the little stand right there. But as you can see, it works so good, and it gets really, really hot. So be careful. The tool was user-friendly. The part that you hold doesn't get hot, and it didn't hurt my hands to hold it at all. So I have my smoldering tool at 350 degrees. I'm going to turn it up to 355 and see how that. As the night went on, I turned it up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit because the hotter it was, the faster it was working. But this is me doing it in real time. As you can see, I'm going pretty slow. It does go slow, but it is very precise, and that's why I wanted to use it. And just take your time, be patient, and you should be good to go. Now, most of the rest of these clips will be sped up, but I really didn't know how I wanted to cut my top. I knew that I wanted it to be like on my rib cage, like above my belly button for sure. The top of it, at first, I really wanted it to be like asymmetrical, but I was just kind of drawing as I went and seeing what I liked. And this is the fun part. You can make it yours. You can do squiggly lines if you want to. Sharp lines, just be careful because you have to sand it down later, which we will do later on. So the final idea that I came up with in the vibe I was going for my costume, the category is definitely Alien Superstar, but I really want to give like a flair from Xenon 21st Centuries. My millennials probably know exactly what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. So I was giving up my grown-up Xenon vibe / Bionic Barbie, Bionic Babe / Alien Superstars. I wanted to dress like I live in a floating city in outer space. So that was the vibe. And I think we're close. I think we're gonna get there. Here I poked 2 holes and dragging it down to connect to make the side panels for where my elastic and my ribbon will go to tie the top. These tutorials I posted on IG and TikTok went so viral. A lot of you are coming from TikTok, but for my subscribers, follow me on TikTok and IG if you don't so already. I'm doing the same thing on the other side, and then make sure you do the 2 at the top for the neck piece. I decided to use this silver ribbon from Hobby Lobby, which worked out great, but it was not good in terms of tying the back. So I did have to add this white thick elastic band to it, and that's what actually makes the top stay flush to my skin. So the ribbon is just there for decoration, but it looked cute. So we're almost done with the top, but as you can see, the corners are kind of sharp and a little rugged from the melted plastic. So I'm actually going to use an electric nail file. I got that from Amazon as well. And I'm just going to go along the edges to kind of smooth and round the edges out. That way it doesn't cut my skin and it fits comfortably on my skin. I later added some foaming to the corners because some of the corners were still pointing no matter how much I sanded it. And the foam laid nicely on my skin and it protected me. If you already have sandpaper or it's easier to get, you can use that to do this process as well. But be careful because the chrome edges can flake off. I added in the mirror pearls for the last finishing touches using super glue, and she looks perfect. This was my first time trying it on, and I had to dance to make sure she fit perfectly, which she did.
I don't even know how many days I've been working on this costume. It hasn't been that much. Honestly, like I said in my previous video, this is one of my easiest projects I've done. Not because I knew what I was doing, but because the way I decided to go about it was super efficient. So it's been kind of easy compared to like things I've done in the past. So anyway, Beyonce concert is literally 4 days away. 4 days. Today's Monday. The concert is this Friday. First show in Atlanta. Your girl is so excited. You already know what's going on. And I just want to say, the last puzzle piece to this outfit, to this costume, or whatever you want to call it, has come in. And I have to show you that. It's perfect. She's perfect. Do you see that? Do you see this mule that's what it is. It's a mule with like a futuristic kitten heel. It's like almost like a wedge kitten heel hybrid. It is so cool and it's so comfortable, and it's literally mirror metallic shiny futuristic babe, and it's the perfect shoe. So that other shoe that I bought, my backup shoe, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you, hold on, this is my backup shoe from Shein. Same kind of vibe, but not the same girl, okay? Same kind of family, but it just don't hit the same. As you can see, it's definitely shiny. It's more metallic than anything. And the heel, look at the heel. I can say is that the opening of this one is way more concert friendly, because it's like wide on the sides and then square right here. But like I said, this part's a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm gonna be in these shoes for hours. So I have some, came from like a shoe sole insert. I got these from Walmart, and they're like the thicker kind versus this kind of high, small, like opening. To trace it out and cut it out right now.
For the next part of this costume, I want to show you guys how I recreated this robo leg armor that was so cool. If you saw in the beginning of this video, I put different mood boards, and in one of the mood boards it had this like robotic looking leg, and I was like, I have to recreate this. I have to make a leg piece and hopefully a thigh piece. So I got this fabric from Big Z Fabrics. They do have a store on Amazon, so you can get this in my Amazon storefront as well. And the leatherette is basically a chrome leatherette, and the fabric is very soft, and it's crazy because it's so mirror. I can literally see myself in this fabric. It's insane, but it's so soft. So I'm just like measuring out to my leg, trying to cut it out, trying to like shape out my knee and then above my foot. And the style of this like leg cuff or whatever you want to call it is going to be a stirrup. So with stirrups, you have, I'm going to insert a picture here of an example of a stirrup so you know what it is. And you just have the cutout above your ankle and the straps on the bottom of it that goes around your shoes. So you can use this for any kind of shoes that has any kind of heel. And I was like, this is so cool. I really wanted boots for the tour, but I didn't want to wear any heel that was too high because, like I said, this is an all-day event. So I made myself like a kind of like a little mock template here, and I'm just cutting it to size to make sure both legs are the same, as you can see. And it was so simple. Like this part of the costume really surprised me. At this point, I'm a little delirious, so I had to do a little dance break. So this next part, I'm just showing you how you can use your soldering tool for more than one thing. And for our leather chrome, I was going to put some eyelets in it, but I didn't have like the eyelet puncher. And I was like, let me just use this and see if it works. And when I say it works perfectly and it makes the perfect hole, I just punch it through. Also, the soldering tool, you do have different tips that you can use. So I used the pointy one, just to let you know. Then this clear elastic that I got, I originally bought this to use for all of the leg pieces. So that way everything was clear in the back, since I was going to lace it up like a corset like I'm doing here for this arm piece that I'm making. But it's very stretchy and it's very soft, so it doesn't stay tied very well. So I did use it for my arm piece here and it worked out perfectly, but I could not use that for my leg pieces. Like I tried multiple times and it just was not working whatsoever. This piece right here is my thigh piece, and then that's one of my leg pieces, and I got all the holes going down on each side. I went ahead and used some Gorilla Glue to glue some of the mirrored pearls on here to give that bolt effect, to make it look like nuts and bolts. Like everything was just tying in together at this point, guys. Now, I don't recommend this Gorilla Glue for this super glue for this portion, but I tried E600 glue and it didn't work that well. And this It glued instantly, but it dried really weird. So I don't recommend it, but I can't even tell you what I do recommend. But for the back piece, I did decide to use this type of laces. They're elastic bands. And even though they're white, which at first I kind of was iffy about, it worked perfectly in terms of like comfortability. So this was the most comfortable option. They were very stretchy. They did not pull on my leg, leave any weird marks or anything. They do have this option, I think, in silver, but everything was sold out by that point. But I actually like how the white laces look to me. They look really, really cool. I had a little bit of white in my outfit, so it worked out perfectly. Now, this portion was me trying to make the stirrups, and I thought that silver fabric was going to go, and it did not go. But the rest of the clear fabric that I still had left over, I decided to use that to make the stirrups. So that way, it made my shoe look like a full entire boot instead of like a separate piece, if that makes sense. But you guys will see in just a second. Now, the super glue did work perfectly for this. This is my holy grail glue. I use this glue for everything. If you know me, you know I carry this glue with me because it fixes every single thing. But this fabric, this chrome fabric, it did not like that glue for whatever reason. As you can see, the little mirror pearl right there is kind of getting white around it. That's from the glue. But anyway, I just glued the two sides down, and I had the two clear pieces. I measured it with the shoe to make sure that it was stretchy enough so it wasn't too tight. And then that's what I came up with. I love it. The girls that get it. Okay? Here, I had to dance a little bit to make sure nothing popped, but it turned out perfect, guys.